Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is super exciting because we're going to the Eras tour tonight. I literally can't even believe that this day is finally here. So I'm just going to get ready now. So I feel like my makeup is probably going to take me about at least an hour, maybe 2. And then I'm going to blow dry my hair and then do the tight curls. And you guys will see my outfit very soon. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. It's just at Taylors_Tower because I've already posted my outfit reveal over there. But yeah, just stay tuned because you guys will see it in this video too. And I'm just so freaking excited for today. So let's do it. Let's get ready. So I just filmed my TikTok, so I hope that turns out cute. But I just wanted to show you guys what I have assorted on my dresser for today. So I went out yesterday and got some lashes because I didn't have any, so this alone will probably take me an hour. I also ran out of my primer, so I figured I definitely needed some more for tonight especially. I have the chain for my dress. My dress is actually hanging right there because I just steamed it. And then I just have my liquid eyeshadows that I'm going to be using today, so I hope that turns out cute because I'm not an expert with that by any means. And then I have my gold headband that I'm going to be wearing today. I have our glitter and glue for the 13 on our hands, and then I have a little paintbrush for us to spread the glue around. And then of course, I feel like you can't go to Eras without having a blinger and some gems in your hair. So I'm going to be doing that after I do my makeup. And then last but not least is a portable charger that we will be bringing for Michaela's bag because I'm not bringing a purse and I just feel like we really need to have this. So we're going to have our bracelets and the portable charger in Michaela's purse. Gotta start getting ready because it's 11 o'clock. So yeah, let's go ahead and glow up for Eras. I am all ready to go. I have on my gold top. I have on my face jewels, my hair jewels, and I am wonderstruck. Have on my sparkly boots, which I will be changing into sneakers because I'm not wearing boots all night. But I feel like my makeup turned out pretty good. Jewels look pretty good. And my friends should be here any minute, so yeah, let's head to Eras. I'm excited. I have on all my friendship bracelets too. I think we have 16 each, so let's go trade with some other Swifties. Okay, we're here!
Ew. You had such a straight face.
I know. Nurse Michaela packed us a cooler, being the typical nurse that she is. So Hattie's dressed as anti-hero. We'll show you our full fits when we get out.
Yeah.
So Hattie's anti-hero, Michaela is jeweled, sort of, just like a Midnight's vibe. I have all their friendship bracelets in this bag, so I wanted to show them while I also show you guys. So I'm already wearing mine that I didn't show you. So this one is Fearless that Hattie made.
You're showing all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, very quickly. Wait, why do I have to take it?
Okay, no, you know what? I'll just show my favorites. So this says fuck the patriarchy, excuse my language. Hattie made This Is Me Trying.
Oh, she's cute.
So that's going to you. You also made Anti-Hero. Going to you.
I don't want anti-hero.
You don't, Michaela?
Sure.
Anti-Hero that you can trade. I made the girls their own rings too, so I made Rep for Hattie. And I showed my aunt and she said, what's purr? Here's your Philly one that I know you actually wanted.
I do that one.
Oh, let me show them because I didn't show them. I made one for myself too because I liked her. I'm not really a Birds fan, but
oh, sunscreen would have been a good idea.
Yeah. Mirror Ball is you.
I'm screwed.
And then I made some with the date that we're here, so 5/12/23.
That's cute.
Little butterflies. Swifty with clear butterflies. You wanna jump at once?
Oh my God. I'll wear her. She's cute.
You don't. They're just for you to trade. You can keep them if you want, or you can trade them. Change is you.
Oh, I like that one.
And then I have a tailored version with the debut colors.
Did you buy more beads?
I did. I went out and spent $100 more at Hobby Lobby.
$100?
Well, I made my cousin a scrapbook for her wedding too. Red, I made. I think this one's cute. And then I have Wannabe Z-Lister.
That's funny.
Look at that girl. Look how many she has on.
Where?
Perfect.
Right there in the pink dress.
We're gonna be
slay.
besties.
Should have made one that said bestie.
I know. Then I have a lover one with the pastel beads. Another lover. Another Swiftie.
I like this one.
Lover. Then we have invisible string. Karma, this is gonna have to go to a kid because it's so small.
This is actually not gonna fit on my fat finger, so.
Who wants Cornelia Street?
You do.
Okay. Style?
You do.
Wait, where's Style? Wait. No, I actually don't like her anymore.
Well, you trade her.
No,
Well, you guys should keep like one wrist of what you want to wear and keep them which ones you want
That's
to
a
trade.
good idea, actually.
Here's the ones that I made for you guys. They say, "Marry me, Juliet."
Oh my god, cute!
So
I made one
It
for
is
each of you,
cute.
so you can put it on your ring hand, and then you guys can get a picture of your ring.
Not your ring hand.
And I'll put 13 on my ring finger and act like I'm getting married to Taylor. You
I'm
know?
done.
Oh my god.
Oh, here, Michaela. I made 22 for you. It's a ring.
Thanks.
It's a ring.
Who wants a Taylor Swift debut looking one?
Taylor Swift.
Fearless. Speak now. I made a pink Evermore this morning.
Evermore.
Did I say that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Michaela, this one's for you. It says Sweet Nothing because that's your
Oh,
favorite song of
They're
Midnight.
cute. They're cute. They're cute.
And then
What's
last
your
but not
favorite
least
song of Midnight? How cute.
is Clean.
Oh, I want her.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
So yeah, I figured 16 each was good. I have some that say Wonderstruck, obviously, because that's what I'm dressed as. Philly, Lucky
Sorry.
One, TS is my therapist, Magnificently Cursed, because I just love that lyrics, Enchanted, Miss Americana, and Bad Bad Girl. And then I have Taylor, Calm Down, Lover, 5/12/23, Eras Tour, and The Archer. That was 6 minutes of me talking about bracelets. All right, let's go put 13 on our hands. All right, so now we're gonna put on our 13s. So I have a dry erase and then the glue and the glitter.
Are we gonna fill it in? Like I should.
Yeah, so just do the outline and then we'll fill it in with glue and glitter.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
She's running.
Wait, for real though?
I think you should just use this. Like it's gonna come out weird.
No, I don't want to waste all that.
You won't waste it. Just do it slowly.
Let me take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, we will. As soon as we put on our 13s, we will.
Okay, I think
Thank you.
Cute.
I hope this works. I'm just like guessing that this is how you would do
I'm just
it.
gonna pat it in.
Blend, blend, blend.
Ready?
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Alright, so we got all of our pictures. We got our 13s. They're peeling, so it is what it is. And we want to talk about the surprise songs that we're hoping to get and what we think we're gonna get. So I think all three of us are in unison.
Just say we're in agreement.
So I think the three of us are in agreement that we're gonna get Ronan, unfortunately, because it's very sad and I don't want to hear it, to be honest. I'm hoping to get If This Was a Movie. That's my top.
Ooh, I want her too.
And then I also am really down for Haunted.
I'm hoping that if she has to sing like a sad song about loss, that she picks Bigger Than the Whole Sky instead of Ronan. But other than that, I'm hoping she sings either Haunted or Gold Rush because we're in Philly, so I think she might sing Gold Rush, but yeah, that's it.
I wish that she was gonna sing Should Have Said No because that song's a jam.
Okay. Well, she might. You never know.
I doubt it. It's a really random song, I feel like.
Well, I feel like it is random, isn't it?
Yeah, but like it just doesn't match the vibes here, I feel like.
Okay. But I think that's pretty much it for the camera. And then I will pick up this vlog on my phone and hopefully I don't run out of storage because I feel like I might. So, see ya when we're walking up. I also forgot to show you guys their outfits. So here's Henny as anti-hero. Let me see the boots. Turn. Yes. Today, serving. Yes. Michaela is something from Midnight's. She's giving Bejeweled to me. Yeah, Midnight Rain. That's what you are.
What an honor and a privilege it is to say these words to you. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, welcome to the Eras Tour. Whether or not you intended to, you have ended up at my hometown show. I don't know if you know this little known fact, but I grew up just down the road, so this is pretty insane for me. I really appreciate you being here tonight. I don't know, you spend your whole childhood with your dad watching Eagles games on TV. And you know, I had a lot of really like irrational big dreams as a kid, but none of them were quite as dreamy as playing in this sold-out stadium. So whatever you did, whatever effort you put in to be here tonight, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I cannot thank you enough. By the time you leave, these songs will be about us, for you, and the memories that we made tonight in this gorgeous stadium with these beautiful people around us. I'll be your host this evening. My name is Taylor. You have been so beautifully supportive of all of these albums of new material that I put out, and being here and getting to look out into a crowd and seeing you sing the words back to me of songs that I wrote when I was in very isolated, lonely moments oftentimes, it's something that has helped heal me as I've grown up. It's something I've relied on since I was probably, I started playing live when I was like 12, so that's a long time. And so along came the pandemic, and so many more important and more crucial elements were at play, right, than what's the future of live music. So I just wouldn't let myself think about that. I wouldn't let myself think about the fact that the conversations going in my industry were that we may never really get to play shows like this ever again. And because it was too hard to think about. That was my coping mechanism for ever since I was a child, was I write my feelings down and then I get to sing them with you, and then eventually I feel better. So I decided, like, if I can't hang out with them in person, if I can't see them, if I can't dance with them, if I can't sing with them and play and all the things that we do when we're in this scenario, I'm just gonna write as many songs as I possibly can. I'm gonna put out as many albums as I possibly can to keep this connection going between us. So that's what I did. But every once in a while I'd get these, breakthrough, intrusive daydreams of what it might be like if I ever were to find myself back in this beautiful stadium with you and we were to sing a song like Champagne Problems together. Ever since I was a teenager, it's been really, really important to me to own my art, to own my work, to own my recordings. It's just something that I've always been really passionate about. However, it's not something that I expected other people to be passionate about. That's the thing about a passion project. It's something that you would do even if no one else cared about you doing it. And so a couple years ago, I decided to re-record every one of my first 6 albums. I have you to thank for so much, because when I announced this, a lot of people in the music industry were like, that's a terrible idea. Can't wait to watch this terrible idea flop. This is gonna be fun for us. Popcorn, just like, love this. They're like, and you guys were like, no, that's actually not what's gonna happen, because we're gonna support this project with everything we have. And I was just like, thanks guys, you're the best. So when I go back and re-record my albums, something that I like to do is I re-record songs that didn't ever get released, because to me, that's the full picture of it, right? That's the full album. And I call those songs From the Vault songs, because it's like they were in a vault. On Red, there was a song that I had never released, but I was so proud of, and so I really, really wanted it to be I just really wanted to get it right when it went out into the world. And so I asked one of my favorite artists to sing on it with me. She said yes. Phoebe, would you like to come out and sing Nothing More with me? The Folklore album really was a product of my imagination and the escapism that I really needed during the pandemic. We all had different methods of escapism. You know, so other than like wine, this was my imagination, and making folklore was the thing that I did. And you know, I started writing folklore about 2 days into the pandemic, because just in my sort of, I don't know, in the anxiety of it all, it was just easier for me to picture myself as like a pioneer woman in a Victorian nightgown, like wandering the woods along a stream, collecting feathers, writing poetry on a piece of parchment with a quill. I could go on. I could really go on. I'm not gonna though. But the fantasy is very detailed. It's very detailed. And so a thing I did with folklore is I continued the kind of imaginative vibe of sort of, I wanted to fictionalize some things. I wanted to create some character arcs. I was like, you know, I've always written really excruciatingly autobiographical songs. And so I thought maybe for folklore, maybe I could create characters for some of these songs. And for a few of the characters, I actually, fun fact, named the characters after real people in my life who I love more than anything. And their names are James, Inez, and Betty. I take requests if they're polite and decently worded. But I got a request from Phoebe Bridgers, so like obviously I just do whatever she wanted me to sing. But she said, could you sing "Come Back, Be Here"?
Hi guys, so it's now Wednesday. I'm still wearing the same shirt that I was wearing in the beginning of this video, but I promise it's clean now. It's a few days later, but I just wanted to kind of give some of my tips for attending the Eras Tour if you're going to any of the future shows. So one of my biggest tips is to make sure that you're hydrated because it is a long day, it's a long night, you're going to be on your feet a lot, you're going to be tired and thirsty and sweating and all that fun stuff. So just make sure that you're hydrated at least the day before, the day of. I mean, we had to buy waters inside the stadium regardless, and the waters inside the stadium were $9. So I know if I was like extra thirsty and I had to pay like for multiple bottles, that would have freaking sucked. Michaela used earplugs, so I guess they helped. She said that they did, but I didn't personally feel like I needed them. We sat in we called it the 200 section, but I think it's really like, you know, the highest up that, you know, the stadium can go. So maybe just bring them. They might just be helpful to have. So I wore my Hokas because they are my ride or die shoe. I wear them literally every single day. They're the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. But Hannah and Michaela both wore their like heeled boots and they both regretted it and they were both nearly in tears at the end of the night. So please take it from me or take it from my friends and wear comfortable shoes. So what I did is I wore my sparkly boots for photos in the parking lot, and then before we headed into the stadium, I changed into my sneakers. So I would highly recommend doing something like that because I know the photos are like a big part of the day. So just make sure that you wear your comfortable shoes inside the stadium because it is a long show and you're going to want to be comfortable. And then a piece of advice that I wish I had followed is to clear your phone storage before the concert. So my phone was already very close to being, you know, completely filled before the show. And then I had switched over my camera quality to be 4K instead of 1080 because I wanted the higher quality videos, and it filled up really quickly and I had to delete like all of my apps because I did not want to switch my camera quality back. So yeah, just make sure that your phone storage has plenty of space and that you'll be good to go for the show. And then another piece of advice is to make the friendship bracelets. It's a really fun process to make them beforehand. Not gonna lie, I think we traded with a total of 3 girls because I was feeling pretty shy and we really didn't wait in many lines. So I think the only time we traded was when we were in line for the bathroom, and then another time we were taking photos. Another girl had came up to us. I wish we had kind of mingled a little bit more with some of the other Swifties, but we didn't. But yeah, try to get out of your comfort zone a little bit because there's a lot of girls there trading bracelets and it's a really fun experience, and I think that you guys should definitely do it. Another piece of advice is to definitely drive if you can. I know I really wanted to get dropped off and picked up because like driving in the city especially gives me a lot of anxiety. Just think that if we would have been picked up and dropped off, it would have been way more complicated because I think at our stadium, you had to be there by 9 p.m. if you were picking someone up. Like, that is just ridiculous because she's only an hour into her 3.5-hour show. Like, I think that it's really, like, kind of a inconvenience for someone else to go and pick you up if they don't really have to. And definitely carpool, because for our parking, we usually park at the cheapest lot that's by our stadium. And I normally pay, like, $10 to $20 to park in that specific lot, and I paid $60 to park there this time. It was the most expensive parking I had ever seen at the stadium. Definitely carpool if you have friends that are going, and just make like a whole little experience out of it. Get there early. We got there at like, I think it was like 2:30ish, and as you saw, the Swifties next to us were out there, you know, blaring their music. They wanted to take pictures of us. They were having a really good time and, you know, drinking before the show. So yeah, just get there early, trade your bracelets, have fun, and go with some friends, carpool, pay for parking, don't get dropped off. I know I've seen TikToks where people were talking about either getting there early for the merch line, getting there like 2 days before at like 3 o'clock in the morning, going after the concert. Like, all of those ideas would not have worked for my stadium specifically, so I can't imagine this was really working for other people. Don't even worry about buying merch. I know that that's usually like fun, it's part of the experience. Don't do it. At the end of the concert, Hannah got an email to her Ticketmaster with a 15% off coupon code to use on the merch store. So not only did we not have to wait in the lines, but we also got 15% off our order. And while we were waiting in the car for over an hour to get out of our parking spot, we just went on taylorswift.com and then we ordered all of the merch that we all wanted. We did one big order, used our 15% off code, and then only had to pay the shipping once. Like, so much better than waiting in a merch line, especially because you're already standing for that 3.5-hour show. So don't do it. I know it's tempting, but really don't do it. And just get that coupon code at the end of the night and you'll be set. I started to get a headache around, I think it was like the folklore set, so, you know, closer to the end, and I was like really getting nervous because when I get migraines, I will throw up from them. And at the very last Taylor Swift concert I went to, I threw up in the car on the way home. So anyway, just take your ibuprofen and make sure that your body is taken care of, that you're well rested, that you're hydrated, you know, that you take painkillers if you need them, and especially, you know, bring ibuprofen in with you if you want as well. And my last piece of advice is to bring snacks and drinks for after the show. So we had a cooler in the car with us, which was great because we had cold water in the car waiting for us because, like I said, it took us over an hour to get out of our spot. But I was also really wishing that we had snacks, and outside of the stadium, they sell like pretzels and waters, but like they only take cash. So yeah, I was really wishing that we had snacks at midnight. That would have been great. But yeah, that is all that I have for my tips. Overall, the concert was really, really amazing. Honestly, the only like negative thing I have to say is that I felt it was honestly a little bit too long. Like, love her to death, love all of her songs, knew all the songs, but like it just felt so long. And I think it was that headache that was really kind of weighing on me too. Like, I was just like ready to go by Folklore. Like, loved 1989, loved Midnights, but like I was ready to go. But yes, Taylor is an amazing performer. That was my 4th concert seeing her, and I really, really loved it. I do think it was probably the best concert of my life. I think it probably always will be, to be honest. I think she is an absolute icon, and she will be for as long as she's continuing to make music. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're going to Eras, just have the time of your life. If you did go, I'm sure you had the time of your life. Just make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Comment any other tips for any other Swifties that may watch this. And yeah, I will see you real soon. Bye.